Right now, somewhere in your neighborhood, a gardener is standing in front of an empty bed thinking the season is basically over. That single wrong assumption is about to cost them a few $100s between now and the first frost. Here's the truth nobody at the garden center tells you. July isn't the end of the planting calendar. For a handful of vegetables, it's actually the best possible time to drop seeds in the ground. The soil is warm, germination is fast, and your harvest lands right in September and October, exactly when grocery store produced prices start climbing and your garden should be doing the heavy lifting. Before we get into it, drop your state and your USDA zone in the comments, because your zone changes the timing and variety advice for every single crop on this list. Let's start with cucumbers, because this one flips the script on everything you've been told about spring planting. Cucumbers aren't really a spring crop. They're a warm soil crop, and July dirt across most of the country is exactly what cucumber seeds are waiting for. A seed dropped directly into 80-degree July soil will germinate in 3 to 7 days and grow with zero transplant shock, often outperforming a transplant that sat stressed in cold May soil for weeks. Market More 76 is your dependable slicing variety, disease-resistant and ready in 60 days across zones 4 through 11. County Fair resists bacterial wilt, the disease that wipes out cucumber plants in late summer in zones 5 through 8. Calypso is built for pickling with fast fruit set, and Diva gives you a smooth, nearly seedless cucumber your whole family will eat raw. The math here is hard to ignore. Organic cucumbers are running $2 to $4 each at the store, and a single vine on a trellis can produce 20 to 30 cucumbers in its lifetime. 4 vines on 10 feet of trellis space can generate $200 to $400 worth of produce. Always grow them vertically. It improves airflow and cuts down dramatically on the powdery and downy mildew that kill plants late in the season. Zones 3 through 5 should get seeds in by the first week of July. Zones 6 through 8 have until mid-month, and zones 9 through 11 can plant right through fall. Next up, bush beans, a crop that genuinely prefers being sown directly into warm soil rather than babied indoors first. Provider germinates even in poor soil, shrugs off heat, and produces heavily in 50 to 55 days. Blue Lake 274 is the reliable classic, and contender was bred specifically to handle temperatures pushing past 90 degrees. A 10-foot row can yield 8 to 12 pounds of beans, worth $24 to $36 at current grocery prices, from a space smaller than your couch. Succession plant a second row 3 weeks later and you turn one quick flush into a steady supply running into September. Skip the nitrogen fertilizer entirely. Beans pull their own nitrogen from the air through bacteria on their roots, and added fertilizer just gives you leaves with no pods. Then there's zucchini and summer squash, which reward you faster than almost anything else on this list. A seed sown now germinates in 3 to 7 days and hands you harvestable fruit in just 45 to 50 days, meaning fresh zucchini by mid to late August. Black Beauty performs reliably everywhere. Castata Romanesco is an Italian heirloom with genuinely superior flavor, and early prolific straightneck races to maturity fastest of all. One healthy plant in full production can give you 3 to 5 pounds a week for 6 to 8 weeks straight, turning a $3 seed packet into $40 of squash per plant. The catch is you have to check daily. A perfect 4-inch zucchini today is an oversized club by tomorrow, and harvesting small and often is what keeps the plant producing for 2 months instead of quitting early. Now for the crop most gardeners outside the South write off completely, okra. This is a true heat lover that sulks and rots if you plant it too early in cool spring soil. Give it warm July ground and nights staying above 60 degrees, and it germinates in 5 to 7 days with pods ready in 50 to 60. Clemson Spineless is the standard, easy on your arms and reliable from zone 5 through 10. Burgundy matures in just 49 days, and Baby Bubba Hybrid stays compact at 3 to 4 feet while still producing heavily. Soak your seeds in warm water for 8 to 12 hours before planting to cut germination time nearly in half. Fresh okra sells for $3 to $5 a pound, and a single plant can produce a pound or more weekly at peak. In zones 7 through 10, where production runs from July into November, one plant alone can be worth close to $50 across the season. Harvest pods at 3 to 4 inches only, since anything longer turns tough and signals the plant to slow down. Finally, turnips, the most underrated crop here. Planted in July, they use the summer heat to establish and the cooling fall temperatures to develop sugar in the root, which is why a September harvest tastes sweeter and more tender than anything grown in summer heat. Better still, you get 2 harvests from one planting. The greens come first, edible and delicious, and the roots follow weeks later. Purple top. White globe has been grown in American gardens since colonial times and matures in 55 days, while Hokkaray is a sweet, fast Japanese salad turnip ready in just 38 days that wins over even committed turnip skeptics. A 10-foot row can produce 30 to 40 roots, worth $30 to $40 at market prices, plus the greens on top of that. Pick whichever 3 of these match your zone and your kitchen, and get seeds in the ground this week. If this changed how you're thinking about your late summer garden, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and share this with a fellow gardener who thinks their season is already over.